So this, I did, how many years, I don't know how many years ago, 2 years.
3 years ago.
So I did this much. Golden Light Sutra, I finished this much. So this is left over. So according to this text, 19th page from there, Tibetan 9th page, Western number 37 page. So from there to do. So just to tell you the story, how I found out this text is Golden Light Sutra, Buddha's teachings. Not the first time only when I went to Mongolia. Second time, when I went to Mongolia, second time, that time there is a Mongolian doctor, physician doctor, who married Dr. Renuka Singh's sister. He married with her, but she passed away. So I arrived at the house of the doctor's mother. So there's a few texts wrapped with old black cover, put very high near the light, put very high, put up very high, respected. So I was curious. I said, I want to see the first text. So I took it down and then, see, if I saw, when I turned the page, if I saw some other subjects, then I wouldn't borrow the text if it's some other subject. But the line that I saw, it says, if you hear these texts, you never get reborn lower realms. If you hear this text, all your negative karma to be reborn in the lower realms, hell, hunger, was animal, get purified. So I saw the line first. So then I took interest. I borrowed the text. I was going to read in the market, where Dr. Kundu Lama Rinpoche from Kundu, a great Bodhisattva, used to give teachings in sun at the outside, near the stupa, with the old stupa containing Buddha's robe or Buddha's something inside, relic. So outside, on the ground, near the road, put a chair, then give teaching to the Ladakhi people or people from Kundu like that. He used to like that outside. So of course, anybody who make pilgrimage, they can hear. So it's a great advantage. So I thought like that to read this Golden Light Sutra in market. But I went to the one market where the Mongolian boat, no, not boat, boot, yeah, big boat, big Mongolian big boat, not the boat, Mongolian boot. So huge ground full of Mongolian shoes, boot, you know, and then some carpets. So there's no place to sit. I didn't find a place to sit. So finally, I thought to do the outside of the house, in the road. In the middle of the road, there's a where car goes this side, but in the middle there people walk. So I thought to read that less people, but it doesn't matter. There are people going out, down. Some people. So I thought to read outside so that they can hear, but that didn't get done. So when I arrived in America, I didn't know the ZHIG long time. CHHIN, who works on the head person, director of the wisdom publication, CHHIN. He brought to ZHIG bodhichitta when I was there, so we came to know each other. And so one of my guru, Rinpoche, was at his house, not in the city, but outside, not inside New York, but outside. So Rinpoche asked me to come there to retreat. Rinpoche was there during practice. 1 year. So I did retreat there at Rizike's house, and so I got. So there's one Geshe Michael Roach, Sarame. He just came back from Mongolia, so I thought he would have the text for the Golden Light Sutra. So he didn't have, but his student had. So I borrowed and read. Then I decided to translate many different languages in the world so that it can be used all over the world. I mean, Chinese already translated. So I think now many different languages. Do you know? 9 different languages. Now Golden Light Sutra has been translated 9 different languages in the world, so that it can be used. So, I've forgotten the benefits which I talked before, but so you see, this incredible teaching of Buddha that will bring the world in peace. It's a great, very powerful teaching to bring the world in peace, this one. So I was thinking even for Tibet, for the freedom for Tibet, I was thinking even the monasteries, monks that recite this might help. That's what I thought. So anyway, it's a great text. So brings it has great benefit to the world for peace, pacify the violence and all that, the wars and all that. So, by the way, it takes care of your life. By doing this, by the way, take care of your life. Completely take care of your life. Your life only goes up towards enlightenment. Never go down to lower realms, hell, hunger, worse, animal. Never go down, only go up to Buddhahood. So completely taking care of your life. You don't need to worry. After death, you never get to go lower realms. Completely taken care of. So that's reading this great benefit to the world. So this, I'm talking about the essence. Then, as long as this text, Golden Light Sutra, exists in the world, Buddha Dharma exists. When this Golden Light Sutra, when this no longer exists in the world, that time there is no Buddha Dharma exists in the world. So it depends. So that is essential here. So there's benefits. So time to time, I mentioned a little bit, but it also it would take much time. So, so this incredible you to be here to hear this text is that needs so much good karma, merit collected before to hear this text. It's not an easy thing. You have a lot of good karma to hear this text. So, something to rejoice, unbelievable thing happened in your life to hear this text. Like that, the essence. To purify all the negative karmas. So, to not get reborn in the lower realms. So that it stops that. This power stops that. And unbelievable. So this, I'm told just the essence, the benefit. Okay. Talk really. Then you put it down. Sanje Jodan Zoge Jodan like a so Namji and Dollar. Sanje Jodan Zoge Jodan Sanjababa Dane Jagze Daye Jujin Dollar Pinji Sanjen Sanje Jodan Zoge Sanjababa Dane Jagze Daye Jujin Dollar Pinji Sanjen Kind Commissioner Shakyamuni Buddha said, Chönam Zhengyi Chhei Semni Zoshin Undro Kode Samsang Tongyani Missing China Mitera there was just down there in the THOG, Heaps of the teaching, THOG, the dharma part it's called. So that's mentioned by Buddha, Omniscient One. That's I just briefly mentioned. So since there's much time, so phenomena are created by the mind. Maybe just already I was late, so just go through maybe elaborate tomorrow. Phenomena are created by the mind. So that means your enlightenment, your liberation, your samsara, your hell, everything came from your mind. Everything came from your mind, created by your mind. So the letting your mind be negative, impure, negative, then creates samsara, creates the hell, lords, creates that creates bad, harmful environment. So including that, so everything, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, everything bad, harmful, bad. There's something which you don't like. So projection of your mind. So the projection from your negative mind. So like that. Which cause was negative mind which projected all the negative things, including hell and some of the So the projected by a negative mind. The negative mind which was created before, in the past. Not necessarily only past life, but in the past. So anything good, desirable, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, anything good, anything that you enjoy, anything good, desirable, projected by your positive mind. Projected by your positive mind. That was really created in the past. And then past, and then also, yes, past, but also present also. So like that, your samsara came from your mind. Your nirvana came from your mind. Your hell came from your mind. Your enlightenment came from your mind. sorry. Sorry. Yeah, every day, because the desirable form, desirable sound, smell, taste, tangible, all come from the positive mind. So, like that. Your mind is the drawer, chepapo, creator, drawer. Sorry. So, you see, in Buddhism, so therefore, in Buddhism, it is in your hand. What you want is nirvana, blissful state of peace for oneself, total liberation from the oceans of samsara suffering. What do you want to achieve that? Or samsara? It's in your hand. Depends on what you do with your mind. Depends on how you take care of your mind. Depends on what you do with your mind. And you see, your health and enlightenment totally depend on your mind. What do you do with your mind? Totally depend on that. We believe outside. No, it comes from your mind. Your enlightenment comes from your health comes from your mind. All like that depends after what you do, how you do, what you do with your mind. Take the Papanga, great enlightened being in Tibet. Like that's why the sun, one sun in this world, a great light, brings a great light, in the world, and animals can enjoy, people can enjoy. Like that, who did great benefit to the sentient beings, Buddha in Tibet. So, Pamanga Dechinimbo, he needs to call him Guru from far, this request to the Guru, that mentioned, Nyaka Tunche Tenzang, Kenyan Jidu Tanga, Manor Nimbo Lende, Samja Lama Cheno, Nyaka Tunche Tenzang, Kenyan Jidu Tanga, Manor Nimbo Lende, Samja Lama Cheno, Ade. Good body, tensang. That which is nyeka, so difficult to find this human birth. That is so difficult to find. Generally human birth, but especially, particularly, the perfect human birth. The perfect human birth, which is the 8 freedom, 10 richness that allow you to practice dharma, to meet dharma, to practice dharma. So, first this, so difficult, so difficult to find again. So difficult to find. And what one has found this time has great meaning, as I mentioned to you. in 1 second. As I mentioned to you, even 1 second with bodhichitta motivation. Even you don't have bodhichitta realization, but even just the motivation of that, just a second with the motivation bodhichitta, you can stop rebirth in the lower realm, you can purify, you can stop rebirth in the lower realm, you get a higher rebirth. And you can be free from samsara. And you see, with bodhicitta, you can causes to achieve cause of enlightenment, Buddhahood, total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization. So with the motivated bodhicitta, even in 1 second, for numberless, for the benefits, you see, to purify, to free numberless helplessness, numberless hunger, numberless animals, numberless human, numberless surahs, and freedom from everyone, freedom from oceans of suffering by yourself. And then bring everyone to Buddhahood, the peerless happiness. By yourself. With the bodhicitta, in that second, it increase the cost to achieving that. So, all like that, you see. So great meaning. Even 1 second, your life is with the bodhicitta, your life in each second. So meaningful, so meaningful. You understand? So that you see, so which is so difficult to find, and what is found is so great, so meaningful. Meaningful, such like this good human rebirth, this qualified experimentation that which allows to practice dharma. So can you do that? So manner imbolent. So you see, with this body, then with his body, then you see, you have wish to choose every second. Can you tanga? Mama nimbo and wish to take unmistaken essence. We should take unmistaken essence. The choice, to choose the loss and gaining, loss and profit, loss and gaining. The happy life and suffering life. The loss and gaining, the happy and suffering life. Danga, to choose, and without mistake, to take the essence. So you see, without mistake, this is so important. So this is talking to us. You see, in every second, to not take the gaining, profit, every second. Not to take a loss, defeat you, cheat you. Don't So to not take that, to take gaining profit in every second. And then so that same thing is applies happy life or suffering life. So you see, in every second, to not take suffering life, happy life. 괜히 기독당가 마음으로 닝불랜드 without mistake, taking the essence, 닝불랜드, as we should say the essence. Samjian Lama's also, but the more you are thinking this, then remind the Guru. So what you see, by relying on Guru, by totally relying on Guru, then this happens to your life. So then you are able to do, you see, to not take the suffering life, to not take the loss, to take the winning, gaining, to take the happy life. So every second, not only every year and every month, week, and not only every day, but even every second. And then so that is about the kindness of Guru. So you see the Guru's guidance, Guru's explanation, Guru's advice. So this Guru's kindness. Thinking this, then remind Guru, you see, all like that. So so anyway, so now just to not too much. So purpose of our life is actually we came from raw realms, hell was animal realms. Our conscience, not the body, conscience came from there. Due to good karma. That's why you win the lottery, $1 billion lottery, $1 million or $1 billion lottery. You see, kind of unbelievable. You can't believe in that. Perhaps you might think it might be that dream. You may think it might be a dream. You're dreaming. You may have to believe. You win lottery of $1 million, $1 billion, example. Some is a very ordinary person. So many times in America, many $1 million, billion, maybe billion. Usually, some very simple people win the lottery in America. So somebody who's putting petrol in the car or does jobs or some very simple people win the lottery in America like that many times. So hard to believe it. So it's like that for us this time. Sorry, like that. We don't realize, we don't recognize how fortunate you are, how precious you are, how fortunate you are. We don't recognize. We don't take it as important. That I'm a human being, or that especially receive the freedom, you don't think it's important. That you see, we don't appreciate it, and we don't see that's so fortunate we don't think it. So, like a person like me, they don't think that. Oh, that by fortune, then we see due to good karma, we're born a human being this time. So the Buddha explained in every second, the number of the hair blinks, like the dust of the earth, like the dust of the whole earth, like that many get reborn into hell. Oh, sorry. Then like the number of the sand grains, the Pacific Ocean, like that, get reborn in from intimate stage. The sentient beings get reborn in preta, hungry ghosts, and then like the grass on the mountain, on the ground, everywhere grows like that. The number of the grass, then like that. Animal beings, sentient beings are born to animal like that. So unbelievable. So now the number of the human being suras is like Buddha explained that when you with the finger, when you scratch the earth with the finger, when you scratch the earth, ground, earth. So how many dust come under your nail? How many dust come? Oh, like that. Number of the deva, the border of the happy tongues of my being, because the deva human being is so little, like when you scratch the ground, and how many earth comes into a nail, all like that. Compare the Lord realm, say how many centimeters each second get reborn, how many centimeters get reborn, border of the happy tongues of my great being, the higher devas and the suras, the devas and human beings. So little. So the reason is to be born Deva human being, it has to come from pure morality. Preliminary pure morality, that is the cause to be born human being in Deva. Pure morality, not just morality, but pure morality. That is the preliminary, the cause. So, for example, why so many sentient beings each second get reborn like that, and the hell hungry animal, is because like that is because, for example, you can understand. We can understand by thinking this way, examining this way. So, of course, it's born from the category Digba, Nigirikama. So, the way of thinking, our mind, the way of thinking becomes negative, not positive, negative. So, then that affects rebirth in the Lord. So that. So for example, I should give some examples, then we can get some idea. Morning, so when we wake up, when we dress up, you see, that time, just thinking this life, happiness. The attachment to cling to this life, happiness. That's all, nothing else. My happiness. Not others, my happiness. Only just thinking that, attachment with that, then you dress. So that mind is a negative mind. Negative mind. That mind. That doesn't make, that makes the mental continuum unpeaceful. unpeaceful. The mental causes your own mental condition unpeaceful. No peace, unpeaceful. Which is that function. So that negative mind. So therefore, the dressing up in the morning, they become negative karma. Become like that. Didn't become positive. So of course, but if you when you get up putting the dress, and then you see if the motivation is a good heart, thought of benefiting to other sentient beings, to benefit for other sentient beings, to free the others from suffering, to obtain happiness for them, with good heart, think of others' happiness. Then if you dress, of course, then they become dharma. That become best dharma because you've done with good heart, think of others. Dressing up is done unstand by the attachment, cling to one's own life, this life pleasure, this life happiness, and see. So seeking the happiness for future life, happiness is that I'm giving. Is the first thing. Seeking only the happiness, seeking happiness of future life, not this life. This life is no attachment to this life pleasure. Understand by that, but you see the pleasure of future life happiness. So that action become that dressing. That action become dharma. The first dharma, very first dharma, holy dharma. So that doesn't make you to be born in the lower realms, because the motivation of dressing is pure. It become holy dharma. So then the causes happiness of future lives. Okay, like that. Now the second dharma, holy dharma. Now see even higher, more pure. Not just that, the higher, to be free from samsara. Kora, to be free from samsara. And see, to achieve liberation, dharma, liberation from samsara, the nirvana, to achieve that. To be free from samsara, to achieve liberation from samsara, dharma. So that one is more pure, a more pure dharma than before. More pure dharma than before. Is not content, the motivation of dressing, not content with the attachment, seeking next life pleasure. Is not content by that. So therefore the dressing up with this motivation, free from samsara, to be free from samsara, and to achieve the nirvana, the liberation from samsara, they become more pure. That becomes the cause of to achieve liberation from samsara, and the blissful state of peace for oneself, forever. All that. So now, next one, you're dressing up, you see, grab dress. Now the motivation, you do the motivation, to not fall in the lower nirvana. Lower nirvana, to not fall. The liberation of samsara, to not fall in that. And see motivation is there. So not selfish mind. Not selfish mind, their motivation, see? Cherishing sentient beings. That's cherishing sentient beings. Well, before that, there can be compassion to others, to sentient beings, compassion to other sentient beings. And then you see, then the cherishing other sentient beings, bodhichitta. So with that mind, dressing up, that becomes only cause of enlightenment, Buddhahood, reaching Buddhahood. That becomes the dressing up with that mind, with bodhichitta, the compassion with bodhichitta to the sentient beings. Or even there's no actual realization bodhichitta, but even just the motivation, you see. So trying that. Then the dressing up become cause of enlightenment, cause of to achieve the Buddhahood, enlightenment. Then you see, to free the number of sentient beings from oceans or something suffering, and to bring everyone to Buddhahood, peerless happiness, Buddhahood. Total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization. That's amazing. So that is the most happy mind, most happy life, most happy mind. Even your dressing up is done for to free sentient beings from all the suffering, from suffering samsara, and cause enlightenment, you see, purity. Done for that. Or motivation, you see. Amazing. To benefit every sentient being, you are morning dressing up. You can imagine even the dress up, morning getting up. So now like this, I'm just giving example. You see, you are getting up or dressing up, become dharma, or become holy dharma or old dharma. If it's done with the attachment to this life pleasure, then become old dharma. This getting up, dressing up, or become old dharma, not become holy dharma. They become non-virtue, negative karma, cause of the Lord realm, cause of the sufferings. Even during not good karma, you're born human being, later, then you have so much suffering with that in the life. So like that. Then there's so much morning getting up, the dressing. You see, depends on which level of motivation. Even though it becomes dharma, but there's different level of dharma. There's happiness, a different level of happiness. Highest happiness, enlightenment. Peerless happiness, enlightenment. So you do the bodhichitta motivation, or even dressing up, getting up in the morning, it becomes cause of enlightenment for you. So benefited every single sentence cause happiness. You have done that. So now you see, morning eating breakfast, No, then see, if it's done only me, my happiness, attachment, cling to that, and eat the breakfast, they also totally become ordinary, they say, negative karma, that mind is non-virtue, so the action becomes non-virtue, then same thing as I explained before, so that causes a lot of harm, and then even born human being not doing that karma is always suffering, so that is still not life. So if you eating breakfast that is done with the first dharma, you can become first dharma, second dharma, that much more pure. Then third dharma, the cause of enlightenment. You see, it was done with bodhichitta. Wow, eating breakfast, and then going for a job, going for a job. Then if that is done with the ordinary mind, the attachment to cling to happiness of this life, you see. But then you see, that becomes really non-virtue, that motivates non-virtue. So action, job, 24 hours doing job, 24 hours, or how many hours doing job, then the core becomes non-virtue. Not do not become dharma, the total becomes non-virtue, negative karma, causes to remove law realms, and then also, as I mentioned, the do not good karma, your body, he may be, but so much suffering, all like that. Then you see, how many hours you do job, all the everything becomes karma. But well, you see, if it's done, uncontent, the motivation, unstained by the attachment, cling the pleasure of this life. Without that, then you see, even cling seeking the happiness of future life, but still becomes dharma. During our job becomes dharma, holy dharma. Because become holy dharma, holy dharma. All that doesn't get upon law realms, and that happiness, all like that, holy dharma. Then now, if that is done with the motivation that really unstained by attachment, seeking futures, samsara, perversion, you see, samsara happiness, then unstained by that attachment, and then seeking liberation from samsara. So then become more dharma, not only dharma, but even become more pure, done with the renunciation. So samsara is so much more pure. Then now, that many hours doing job, you see, become done with the motivation, convention, cherishing others. Done with the bodhichitta motivation, cherishing others. Then not with the self-cherishing thought, but done with the bodhichitta motivation. Even you don't have actual bodhichitta, but effortful bodhichitta, you put effort and try to motivate you that way. So so many hours doing job become cause of enlightenment to achieve Buddhahood. So many hours doing job with much exhaustedness, especially physical, like that. So much exhaustedness, tiredness, whatever it is, they become cause of enlightenment, because the motivation is the bodhichitta motivation. You see, if you effortful, you put effort, so unstained by self-cherishing thoughts. Just cherishing the I, your happiness, not that. So, so many hours of doing job with much exhaustion, whatever, all become cause of enlightenment. Become cause of enlightenment, Buddhahood, peerless happiness, all that. So then you see, become cause of happiness, of all sentient beings. Sentient beings, all sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. It becomes cause of that. Can you imagine? Numberless sentient beings in each realm is to achieve enlightenment, to achieve the peerless happiness. Your that many hours doing job become cause of yourself to achieve enlightenment, and to cause all sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. Can you imagine? Wow. That is the wow. So you must know this. Must know. So you see here, your mind is here. You see, as I mentioned before, hell, enlightenment is in your hand. Depends on what you do with your mind. You understand? So you have total great freedom. You have total great freedom of your life. Hell or enlightenment, it's up to you. And samsara nibbana is up to you. What do you do with your mind? You understand? Everything like that. Then you have to know that. So in Buddhism, you have complete freedom in your hand, your mind. You have complete freedom. It's up to you. In Buddhism like this. Not somebody else, God or somebody else, totally different or somebody else. So you're never sure what's going to happen because it's totally different to somebody else. Your life in somebody's hands. So not like that. Buddhism is like this. Yeah, you have to know that. Okay. I mean, the people who believe God. But why? But people who believe so much in God, but why they suffer? Why they so much war, killing each other, so much suffering, and people escaping away from the country like Syria, or then in the boat, so many singing in the ocean, That's just one example. Can you see? You believe so much in God. You have to so much suffering. You suffer, get killed. So much suffering. You understand why? You understand? That's so yeah. And so many years ago, older Gomba or Kapan monastery, old Gomba, somebody came from Thailand who is a psychologist. I think he's quite intelligent. So we asked, why? There's so much suffering. Why? Because believe in God. So he said, those people didn't do a good job, so God punished them. But you don't hear normal this, but he's the only one who said that. But he's quite a little bit intelligent, I think so. So he said that. So of course, people who suffer, I mean, it came from their mind. You've done something wrong in the past. So it's karma, done something wrong in the past, so then you experience now the result of that suffering. I must mention this. In America, it happens quite often. Small child with guns, small child with gun, killed many people. That's recently happened to one school. What school?
I forget the name.
Huh?
Florida.
One child recently done. Then one man, that happens time to time, one man in museum killed many people suddenly. So they checked he must be something strange, normally strange life or something, they thought. But he was same doing job, like people were checking, same as themselves like doing job, so they were a normal person. But you see, in that day, suddenly he changed his mind. They killed many people in the museum, even though he was doing the same thing, like those people were checking, same with it. So the CN, what's his name? Anderson Cooper, he wanted to know why it's happening. He was so curious. He was asking the street to the people why it's happening. But you see, if you ask his own dharma, or he ask, it doesn't have to be somebody who's living in the rich house or something. It could be somebody who lives in the forest, the mountains, or caves, or meditators, or it can be a very simple person, but who has omniscience or who has clairvoyance, who knows about all this karma, So you see, but they don't ask those who knows. So, but they ask the people in the street or their own people or sort of that. But of course he knows they don't have an answer. But he's so curious. But he says, they don't answer, but he knows, but still he asks. So like that. Anyway, so anyway, you see, they don't know dharma, they don't know karma. So, the people who child or the grown man killed the people, all of a sudden that is because of their past negative karma, kill the others. They've killed others. So that negative karma has a four suffering result. The base, she, samba, thought killing, jora, action killing, tatu, the goal. The goal is before the other person that you kill, die before you die. Or tatu, the goal. Like that. So with those four things gathered, and then has a four suffering result. Rapidness result in the lower realms, in the hell that's all the lower realms for incredible length of time. Suffer, unbelievable suffer. Then in the human world, still you experience three types of sufferings. That you see, creating result is similar to the cause. So because you have done the action killing others, so that imprint, habit, there. So you do again action killing others. So those who did killing the child or the man, you see, because of the killing result, similar action, one of the result is killing other people again. Oh, but that's not just one time, many times. Baba. If you did one time karma, killing, then you do that creating the similar cause many times. So many times, so many lifetimes. So then other one is experiencing the similar cause. So other people kill you. So like those children recently killed, like that. And that man museum killed many people. So you see, other people killed you. That is the experiencing results similar to the action, past action, killing others. So experience means what you did to others, then others, as a result, they do to you. Killing. Killing, that's one. Then the other one is the positive result, positive result to the place. Place where you live, where you're born, where you live is so mischievous, so harmful, so dangerous for your life. There's always war, there's always killing each other, so like that. So you have to leave such a place. All this positive result. So just explaining karma, the karma killing the four things together, or the four something result. Oh, like that. So that's the explanation. That was the basic explanation of the karma. So, but we see, they don't know, people don't know what. They don't know how to stop that. How to stop that, have no idea. So then of course, controlling guns, need to control the guns, but you see, self-chasing thought, oh, even control guns, if somebody shoot me, well, I have no weapons, I have no to. So you see, self-chasing was very strong. Self-chasing thought very strong. Then the bodhichitta, cherishing others, weak. Cherishing others is not there. The cherishing I is there. So there's a so strong. There's the only one there. So then controlling gun doesn't happen. So it's so it's in the past when there's no guns. Or that time you see, with the guns, how many people so easily get killed? Or that doesn't happen in the past when there's no guns. You have to understand that. I like that, you see. Now that then everything is karma together, four things have all that. Can you imagine? So we have to understand that. Also the side effects by killing. Then the medicines become side effect, food becomes side effect. Like I have diabetes, so I can't eat sugar and many things. So the water rice, so things, so become side effect. So but just being human being, you can't eat not that. Many people can eat, but for me, it makes diabetes rise, side effects. So the medicines side effects, you see that like this. So this part of the karma positive result to the plants, and positive result the karma killing. So that's so you see, Buddhism, everything is up to you. It's up to your mind. You know, if you know, if you don't know, due to ignorance, not knowing dharma, not knowing karma, then there's all the mistake. What happens? Well, then suffer. From beginners we suffered already, and then again endlessly we suffer due to ignorance. So therefore, this time we meet dharma. So important, so important. I make noise, and so, probably you don't know what to say at the end. What word comes at the end? Maybe you don't know. Sorry to say. So you say. So fortunate to meet dharma, opportunity to learn. To meet dharma, opportunity to learn. So important. Most important job, most important money. Job, money came from job, but money came from dharma. Past life, why? Past we make charity, we make giving without merciless, we practice giving. So from the practice of giving, the charity, then this life we get wealth. we get the money from that. So the money came from dharma. So dharma is the most important thing, the money. We receive the human body, you see. Just human body came from pure morality, in the past practice, pure morality. Then we got this human body. So like this, you can see, came from dharma. So dharma is the most important thing in the life to practice. Then it became like that. So that's all that there. So free, the purpose of my life is to benefit others, not just achieve happiness for myself. The I is one, others are numberless. So like the vote, when we vote for the president or something, what that means, whomever the most people vote, then they win the presidency. So similar to that. So here, so working for only your own happiness, then working the happiness of others who are numberless, freedom from suffering, and to achieve happiness for them who are numberless. So important, so important, so important, yeah. So important, so important. Even two people, even two animals, two people, their happiness, then you say one, working your own happiness. Two other people, two other animals, working happiness for the freedom from suffering to achieve. So important, the one. So even one, so I mentioned here, if you don't cherish even one sentient being, then the question is, who is more important, you or that other person? Now, not talking the numberless sentiments, one sentence. Who is more important? You to work for the other person is more important, or just let go, you renounce, and you don't care, you just think of yourself, your own happiness. Oh, it's more important. So if you don't cherish the other person, like your enemy, whom you call enemy, who abuse you, who are angry to you, complain to you, if you didn't do, complain to you, that. If you don't cherish, there is no enlightenment for you. There is no enlightenment, there is no bodhichitta, there is no actualization of Mahayana path. Nothing, there is no enlightenment. Total cessation of obscuration, total the actualized realization, complete is not there. Doesn't happen. You will let go, you don't cherish this, whom you call enemy, you don't cherish. There is no enlightenment for you. Then you can't liberate the numberless sentiments, you can't enlighten numberless sentiments, you can't do that. That's so much harm. Great danger, grand danger. So if you cherish this one person, there's enlightenment. So I gave you a story already, generating compassion even to one. This is that Geshe born in Pure Land. Jeji Dojepamo brought that Geshe who carried her, but born in took her without death, took her in Pure Land, took him in the Pure Land and became enlightened there. Probably became enlightened more than Kuga, than this Guru, Nakuchawa. Nakuchawa didn't accept her to carry. So, generating compassion to one sentient being. What is the insect? What is human being? Whoever is one. So you generate compassion so much. you can see now the result. The result is unbelievable. You see? Oh, so therefore, you see, sorry, our daily life, general compassion to the suffering sentiment. So important, the most important practice. All of that. Sorry. Yeah, what's that? Oh, yeah. So, if you don't cherish, there's no enlightenment. If you cherish that one person, even one person, if you cherish, then there's enlightenment for you. I gave the example already before. Oh, that's so. Yeah, so that is, for that to bring everything to Buddhahood, therefore I must achieve enlightenment. Therefore I'm going to listen the room. I received the room. So this is this is a short one. 21 chapter. 21 chapter, the short one. This Golden Light Sutra is short. Elaborate one is 31 or something like that. Then middle one, the 29 chapter or something like that. This is 21. So, okay, so purpose of our listening this room is for the benefit, not just for your own happiness, for the benefit of numberless helplings, hungry animals, human beings, through intimacy, for the suffering to obtain happiness, for every sentiment, for that purpose, listen to the room. Okay? Well, that's what there's only a few minutes. How much? 15 minutes. Okay. 11, no? 传接的有个的那个中啊就是讲我就那方面大面包就把人家嘛做东西没事吧那嘛都做嘛就了这个的话的就那个这个怎么能对不这个怎么一个做呢这个怎么这个怎么没上的他给这个就是怎么中间的没这把刚来的些事他妈都对我这不对你们这就但你来说这么几个这就怎么他妈当然这不是这边不忙那他怎么个也做那么来也做这么几这就这边不让我这他们这来也希望让这来就我这么你们这把出多这把他不忙那么不这这就찾으라 다게 자세제 온데 temba서 님이 제만한 바라페 와라지 자마지 제보니 사만제 미제만한 마죠 수능에 pomo보다 마제 반드세 자와주 다게 요다마제 제고도 소와 자와주 형수장 자와주 형수장 자와주 하는 게 유난하고 마제 받아 다마제 받아 바로 예마도 제미 자와다 내고 아마제 받아 추가마 제바지에 자와주나 또마 준대인데 미제바디 와마지비 심당 거와다 제바다리마다 집에서 다마 두장보 제바디 주당도 제대 님바라지오 세베다마 주장보 제바디 님베라도 미제바디 제바오랑 제바다 파마 집어지오 대진이자 제바보다 버전도 같이도 아무도 세바나도 나만다마 주로 semana semana to tama ju pe tama na to ji cha de ba de ti ge ji dong bo jin na to ji jin le ba le jin ba se ba ju cho de le du da je ji da ba de na to je le ba je ba ju mi je ba de lu ju ju a ge ra du da wa ge sa ba de ba ge ne je na to ge je ba ju 다게 때 도마와 대마 지대 때한달 아침에 제베 제바민지요 대레자시 온들라 잡아민지고 잡아당하자다 잡아당하자 말아봐 아메스민지 세다바도 뭐 잡아디냐 바지와 갈로 제마와 telea tom바라 제바지오디 미 잡아디디 제 나도 마다마다 제본데 제바문나 쯤에거지 소나만도 와다베 마다바지고 토마토마다 잡아는 잡에 뭐나라 뜨니만 뭐지고 또 뭐지 또 담대라 뜨니만 주 뜨니만 뭐지고 주님이 잡아나면 또 주도 도와주 가든지 메제지에 동아마 집에다 점어주와 가와다 잡았으니 집에 잡아주고 뭐 잡아주 다니어도 점어와 잡았으마주와 다 가와 집에 가와주 저도야 가와 제목이는 점에 와서 앉지 수월지고 되게 저서봐도 주는 되게 잡아주면 실라 되게 가서도 잡아주면다 대대야 되는 놈이 잡아대고 단적가보 사바가보 사바제바고야 저 누와다게 나도 제다 레마제바저도 가봐야 송아저 잡어도 제바당 잡어 가봐지 뭐 다시 가봐 전부 다시 다대바나도 잡어보다 내주나 좀 와서지 대로아저 대제 신남이 잡어들 가봐지니 보더니 가봐줘 다들 전동가 가봐지니 와주 디니제 콜로제베 자리에 저다들 예도도 와주 대가봐지니 보아데 나녀도 세디 안테들 자시제 온도 젬보 스님 제와베 가와 제바 저도 야도도 말하네 양신자 좋아라이 제메가 안버전들 제바다 더버지 메나마제 제리 하이자 제신자 제바자 도나 도마다 버지 제와다만 주 온데 제마다 버지 제리 마주 유르데 도아지 보다 제마주 제송아 주 잡아다 제마주 잡아신데 제바주 나무라고 para juara tangan mea tangan lama indo cebe cinta pemba juara tamen nange dawa jaji jacoba toba coba juara sembo ce jembu toje sudah densi sudah sama juara jabatan tangan juara kado sangbo jabatan jabatan jawa taman sudah ni jabatan jabatan So many people you did already, when I was coming, you offer flowers, you greeted, you offer flowers like that. So you already create unbelievable marriage. So here it said, the king's inviting somebody who give the room of the Golden Light Sutra. Then the king dressed, beautified, dressed up and holding umbrella and so forth, and do incredible preparation to receive the Lama who gives the room of the Golden Light Sutra. So that human king inviting the Lama to give the Golden Sutra. So how many footsteps? How many this king makes footsteps? You know how many steps he does? That many eons. How many steps he does to invite the one who gives Lama who gives the Golden Light Sutra room. So how many steps he does? That many number of eons. Like 10 million eons. Like that, but billion times. So trillion times. Eons, 10 million eons, like that, trillion times. So like that, 100,000 times. Or then you see, that many eons, so you become free from samsara. Then you achieve the will-turning king. 10 million times or trillion times, like that, or 100,000 times you achieve. And then how many times you do the footstep? That many times, and increases the king's reign, wealth and king's reign, so much. And eons, 10 million eons, like that, trillion, like that, 100,000. Then you see you're able to achieve the Deva's extensive celestial mansion, matter of jewels. You're able to enjoy. So there are many other benefits. Long life, then you achieve long life, able to live long, and then from the courage and what do you say? The other people keep the words, able to keep the words like that. Then become famous and praise to you, able to benefit human beings, devas, and suras, asuras. You are able to benefit so many people. And the others, deva human beings, able to achieve extensive benefits. And you become so powerful. Then beautiful bodies and so much power, beautified and so many benefits. Then in all the life, until you achieve enlightenment, in all the life you meet Buddha, you find a virtual friend, able to collect unconceivable heaps of merit. That's how I say. Deva Tata Dova Lakato Sangmo Jeva Tuta Demajo, Java Tamato, the Injaba, the Gavation and Yamajo, Sunayapa about the Mavajo, the Java Zembata, and the Japan to the Watatone, Java Tiapate, Samdo, Meva Suacha, Paticata Patatum, the Yanzuara, Mevatela. Shemata Tomara Jawa Diamdan Jabata Jamayan Damazo Sangasha Tomater Dagia Java Potandria Juvajuru and Jabata Jamayan Damazo Sanji Shaja Shikitomataki Java Potandi so Juratin Dagi Yajavata Jamayan Damazo Sangasha Church is the Mitamanya Tendagi Madia Davatanju Simon Davajuro Tendagi Java Java Mania Majavajura Tendagi Devada Mamma Nature as I Chabachabasani Majava Javajura Tendagi Yamada Tunikan Javajuro Tendage Sambia on Bajavani, Luya Chavatatica, Tomata, Gaveta, Same, Javajura, Tendage, Jazini, Luya Chavatatica, Yatona Tomata, Gaveta, Same Javajin, Tendage, Golojivia, Javani, Luya Chavatatica, Tonda, Tuma, Tomata, Gaveta, Same Javajura, Tendage, Gavata, Tonda, Tuma, Koali, Tavajavajur. Tendage Sunay Mapoda Mabalana Mabayanga Sanji Majaman to Swaji, Tendage to Makuji Tantila Swaja Majavajura Tendage, Javaparandira Shivata, the last Javasani Majava to the Java Pavalana Mabajavajura, Tendage, you dear Tamasi Swajuro. Also, Jamata Nova Mavata Tamava, putting matters Jimmy Nego Armada during the Zinjava Java Kara Karamakina, Kenya Masavata Mazang, whichever the Batara. Mija was the Tamia, Cholakabati, Tawatan, Dharma, Jerry, Javajambo, Javajambo, JC, Puna, I thought the Zigaton to Marasiga Majina, me Java, Nangama, Java, the Gavanga, the Java, the certification on December Sanima Java, and Namaka, Setela Java, the Basanima Java, Abanda, Sia, Jamajura, Chikova, the Mission Java Juro. So I stop here. There's the page 49, Western, the page 49. What the Catholic, the Catholic Tibetan page, the 21 backside. On to clarify, so I mentioned before. You see, perhaps maybe haven't learned much dharma, so those people may not understand. So I mentioned the unbelievable faith to God. You touch your heart on the ground, in the time 6 floor, 12 floor. But then, the other hand, you see the human, you see the human beings, sentient beings, human beings. You see. You see, the God should have loving kindness. The God should have loving kindness to the people, to the sentient beings. Should have loving kindness, compassion. Yeah, yes. So if you have faith in God, God should have loving kindness, compassion. Okay, to the sentient beings. It has to have. God exists to benefit for other sentiments, not to suffer, not to for them to suffer, to give suffering, no, to give happiness. So that's the purpose. So you see, now the other sentient beings, whom the God love, compassion, Oh, sentient beings, oh, you destroy, you kill, you mash, or you do all the bad things. You do all the bad things to the sentient beings. Is whom the God love, whom the God compassion. You see, I tell you one is, mother, her child, daughter and son, her child, that she loves most, cherishes most than her life. Mother. So you beat the child, you kill, you do all the bad things. How can the parents can enjoy to you? How they can be happy to you? If whom the children, the mother, father love so much, kill, do all the bad things, harms, then how do you expect the children, parents to love you? How do you expect that? No way. They can't. No way. They love. I mean, this is the example. So you praise liberty to the children. The mother makes so happy. And you give little present. Mother it makes mother so happy. So you criticize the liberty. Mother becomes so upset. You understand? What? So God, the sentiment of whom the God loves and the compassion, or you kill all the bad things. Then you expect God to love you. And you can understand. How possible that? But this good thinking, good thinking. You see, if you really love God, those who believe God, then you cherish the sentient beings, you serve the sentient beings, you cherish, you serve the sentient beings. Whatever happiness you can give to others, whatever happiness you can give, whatever sufferings you can help them to free from. Everything, health, death, and other, as a man, your life, the main aim is to serve others, to free from suffering, to obtain happiness. You stop there. Then God loves you. If you believe in God, God loves you. So if you help the kids, mothers, children, if you help, mother will love you. Like that, you see? So this is one thing. This is one thing. Sorry. You see, you pray to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha to not be reborn, Lord, get higher birth. You pray to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha to not be reborn, to be free from samsara. And then you pray to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha to not fall in the lower nirvana and to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings, to free the number of the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring to peerless happiness, Buddhahood. So, you see, so that happens, but praying to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, yes. But you see, from where the Buddha came? From where the Buddha came? Buddha came from sentient being. Listen here. Buddha came from where? Well, you can achieve all this happiness, but Buddha came from where? Came from sentient beings. Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from bodhichitta. Bodhichitta came from great compassion. Great compassion came from obscure, suffering, sentient beings. Great compassion came from them. Obscure, suffering, sentient beings, including your enemy. Great compassion came from them. So, great compassion came from them. So, great compassion, from great compassion, bodhichitta came. From bodhichitta, bodhisattva came. Bodhisattva, from bodhisattva, Buddha came. From Buddha, dharma came, sangha came. So, dharma, sangha came from sentient beings. So, Buddha, so now here, please listen here. So Buddha has two actions. One holy action within our mind. One possessed by Buddha's own mind. Two holy actions Buddha. One within us, and one possessed by Buddha's own mind. Sanjika Tile, it's called Tile, Tibetan name Tile. So all our virtuous mind is Buddha's action. Okay. From there, all the past happiness from beginningless rebirth, this life, future after enlightenment, all your happiness come from your virtuous mind, your virtuous action, your virtuous mind, and that is Buddha's action. So, you can see that Buddha. Buddha, I told you already. So down the root, great compassion. Great compassion came from sentient beings, by the kindness of sentient, obscure suffering, sentient, including your enemy. So that means all your past happiness, beginningless rebirth, now up to future happiness, up to England, came from every helplings, every hungry bird, every animal, every ant, every fish, every fish that we're eating, every fish, every chicken, every ants, fly, mosquitoes, every slugs, every human being, every solar being, every absolute. I'm not talking just the world, the numberless universe. Came from every center. All the things that happiness received from kindness of every sentient beings. Every sentient beings. Now every sentient being is most precious, most kind, most dear. You are most dear and wishful. You are wish fulfilling. Every sentient being, you are wish fulfilling. All the happiness to you. That is so important. So you see, now I want to have the other one. So you see, in your life, main practice, don't harm others. Otherwise, if you harm others, you suffer life. For millions, if you harm others. For example, if you harm to animal or human being one time, then you get harmed for 500 lifetimes. If you harm to somebody one time, karma, how the karma works, a result, you get touched, you get suffering, you get touched by the 500 lifetimes by one negative karma. But this is without talking about the lower realm. Like that. You have to know that. You have to be aware of that karma, you have to be aware. Then if you help somebody, either insects fall in the water, you're safe, or human being with a problem, help, whatever you have, then this life, 100 lifetimes, 500 lifetimes, all your wishes get succeed. Many people come to help you. All your wishes get succeed for 500 lifetimes. So this is a benefit one time to somebody. 500 lifetimes, you get so much success. Depend karma. Like that. So if you have so many times in your daily life, help other people, the insect or the human being, or then it's so like 1,000 million, billion lifetimes, then you go to enlightenment. Like that. So you see, so the example, other people believe God so much, but you see the other people, the sentiments from you get all your happiness, kill, chop. Then you see, there's no way to get happiness. Because whom you get happiness, you kill, then do everything. You see, you understand? No way. How you get happiness? Life to life, not this life. Life to life, 100,000 million. How you get happiness? No way. No way. You see? You understand? The big mistake. So, every day to help. If you want happiness, help others. If you don't want suffering, don't harm others. That must keep in your mind. That must, that is best meditation, that's best dharma practice. Especially good heart to benefit others as much as you can. Then you get happiness. Then you are able to help all the sentient happiness up to enlightenment. Okay, so I stop here. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Due to all the past, present, future marriage, number of sentient, number of Buddhas, made the bodhichitta, so all the happiness, success for yourself, all sentient, may be generated in the heart of all the, may be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings, who have been mother from beginningless rebirth, kind to you from beginningless rebirth, kind, but then because most of the having a dharma, drawn of dharma, the motivation is attachment, and the self-session. So therefore, the action become negative karma for them. And then the negative karma from beginning, but then they suffer so much for you. They suffered so much from beginning, but for you. Suffer. Then again, in this life, if you don't meet dharma, if you don't practice dharma, don't meet dharma, and don't learn dharma, don't practice dharma, if you don't exercise the 5 parts to enlightenment, part of marriage preparation, that's in part of meditation, with the enlightenment. So, if you don't exercise part of preparation, there's 4 levels. Heat and DRIB and patience and sublime dharma. So if you don't achieve the part of patience, then you can be reborn all realms. But if you achieve the part of patience, you never get reborn all realms. And then there's the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, writing path. If you achieve that, then it ceases the seed of delusion karma. So that way, then you become cease the delusion karma, then you become free totally from the whole entire suffering of samsara. So you achieve nirvana, so or the religion mind the path, then even the subtle obscuration, so become enlightened, great nirvana. So therefore, you see, so otherwise, what happens? You get reborn, samsara. In samsara, then you have to reborn to sentient beings. Then they have to suffer again, unbelievable for you. They have to suffer without end. all like that. So therefore, so important for you to learn Dharma, to practice Dharma, to have realization. So it becomes unbelievable, most important. So the prayer bodhichitta to generate in their life, so that they can achieve enlightenment. They can achieve enlightenment quickly. So then, general bodhichitta in the heart of the people, in the heart of the sentient beings in the universe, and especially in India, and especially in the heart of all the students, and then those who rely upon my promise, whose name is given to me. Bodhichitta to be generated in the heart, and the bodhichitta to be generated in the heart of the sentient beings whom I see, or who see me, and bodhichitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings who hear my name, who remember me, who talks to me, who see portraits also. All their heart bodhichitta to be generated, and those who actualize bodhichitta to be generated, increase bodhichitta. Oh, Chandu Samjo Rinpoche, Maje Banga Jege, Jeva Yamba Meba, Kone Gondo Bewa. Then to realize and Tony, Tawa Rinpoche, Maje Wana Jejuche, Jeva Yamba Meba, Kone Gondo Bewa. Then Kasuri also to exercise two stages of Tantra. Renye Topa Rinpoche, Majeva Na Jejuche, Jeva Nyamba Meba, Gone Gondo Be, Ajo, then Kasuri, all of us, all the students and those who elaborate of my promise, bros, names good. All of us, including our family members, and then to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetimes, to be guided, and then to meet actualized Lama Tsongkhapa teaching mother, to pray that. Hara Gondo Jawa Tsongkhapa Tercho Chenye Musu Zebel Jare Ngabe Lamsa Denye Lakeji Sayang Jawa Manjo Eche Mecho Namdara Sangme Chintande Lache Jase Chebe Nyingdo Dezo Choge Rini Nanju Lozan Jave Tendan Jawa Yo Bante Lama Chigu Chintawa Kota Guze Zeta Jinga Cheche Chencho Sambo Chintawa Chenta Gonanda Suyo Bante Lame Namba Tawa Lagaje Tamyang Loda Meji Chinze Leba Doya Mungu Lame Chela Samla Juboro. Then we pray to the world. We are so responsible to the world. Did all the past, present, future marriage, collected by third eye marriage, collected by numberless and the main numberless Buddhas. Many wars are happening in the world. May be stopped immediately. The famines and disease and or the dangers of fire, water, air, earthquakes, tsunamis, all that. Due to the mind becoming more negative, so then you see ice melting down and the oceans increase, and watch where the cities cause lose $1 billion, like tax, what happens, tax, whatever. So those things, the global problems do not happen. So we need to pray for the world. We live in this world, we have responsibility to pray the world. So the prayer, and may the perfect peace, happiness prevail in everyone's heart by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhichitta, thought in everyone's heart. And may the Buddha Dharma, from whom the sentient brings peace, happiness, last long time. May the sentient brings with the Buddha Dharma, and they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Okay, so then the we oneself able to cherish every single sentient being more than sky filled with ocean round jewels. Cherish. Then pray. Dane samjaya tamjaya la ye no la tanjo drive sambaya tato chapara zembala. Due to all the past, present, future marriage, collective Rami, three-time marriage, collective numberless and numberless Buddhas, and the Kasuna innocent being who see me, who hears my name, who remembers me, touch me, or anything else, doesn't important. Just by that, may all their suffering, mental, physical, be pacified immediately, even incurable disease, where no medicine, the disease immediately recovered, healed, and then achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment, immediately by that. Regama tamzo jaba tamje jante mola dunga namba gundo dada denjo. So due to all the past, present, future marriage, three-time marriage, collected by numberless sentient, numberless Buddhas, that which exists in the mere name. That's the reality. The rest is a hallucination. What appears, what we believe, from the beginning of the up to now, it's a hallucination. So, reality is what they exist in mere name. Not that they don't exist, exist in mere name. Do that, may the I who exists in the mere name achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. To that Buddhahood which exists only in the mere name. By myself alone, who exists in the mere name. Jaman Bavichi Yamata Kundo Samoteandi, Atakundi Chitandaloji, Kawati, Tanjeratungo, Sebe Javati, Moakana Chutangamatanda, Gavitavati, Samoja Jeratungo, NGANG, Jabo, Sangave, Chutana, Yesama Shiva, Tatunjaman, Yesamara, Tata Shingi to Santan, Tanya, Javara. Temba Yoremba Thank you very much. Thank you.